One-handed egg frying must be a acquired skill. Got half and half my first try though. One little shell in there. That out. Good morning. It is Monday, the 16th of March, 2020. In the lunar cycle, beat that, eat some, and toward the end of that cycle, we have awoken again gratefully in Playa Bonita, Limon, Costa Rica. And just enjoying, Chels has been sitting out here enjoying the dawn. Got up just before the dawn and having some coffee, having some orange juice. Quick to have some eggs. Looking at, there's a big boat out there with shipping containers passing by. This is a major port, Limon. We're gonna be going into the city, very likely, this afternoon. Not sure what happened there. One-handed videotaping while one-handed cooking can be a struggle. It is Chelsea's eggs. Yeah, so we need to go into the city today and see if we can find some somewhere to withdraw some money from an ATM, somewhere maybe to pick me up a pair of contacts so I'm not one-eyed. I did have an accident yesterday. I'll show you this. Probably have a little bit of a broken toe. It's at least very badly bruised, if not broken. I don't know if you can see this toe here. It's in rough shape as a result of being one-eyed and walking around, and I bumped into something hard in the room here yesterday. So yeah, we'll go see if we can get me a pair of eyes. We need to book a shuttle to take us from Limon to San Jose tomorrow, because we're thinking we can't really afford to be robbed again. So we're gonna play it safe, spend some extra money, and take a shuttle if we can to San Jose tomorrow when we move over there, at which point we'll be going to see the embassy and getting my emergency passport taken care of. And once that's out of the way, we can go back to enjoying. We might even be able to like shoot off on day trips out of San Jose to see some stuff. But definitely we want to do some shopping. There were some things that we've seen in country here that we want to pick up as souvenirs. But today, yeah, running into Limon. Probably, hopefully not for too long this morning. We can get everything out of the way there. And then we'll be going into the Caribbean Sea and enjoying some swimming, and maybe maybe in our swimming pool too. Maybe we'll try them both. Yeah, we went down to the beach last night and I recorded, but I decided not to use that recording because it's just too much, copyright music. So hopefully we'll catch the beach when there's not a bunch of jam going on. And yesterday it was pretty packed, I think, because it was a weekend. Today's a Monday, should be less people around, and yeah, we'll get our day going. Oh yeah, I gotta show you that. Remember we saw the gecko at Tortuguero? There's a gecko here too, in our apartment here somewhere. And it barks. It doesn't like the light at the night, and so if you got the light on, it gets a little chirp. First we thought it was a bird, and then we figured out, nah, that's the lizard. It's gonna be hard to actually show you that though, because it's unpredictable. It only barks like maybe, yeah, when the light's on, but even then only maybe once every 20 minutes sporadically. So let's start this day. Okay, so we are currently in downtown Limon. Just caught a taxi from our apartment over here. It costs just over 3,000 colones, which is not much, not very much. Let's go this way. And we did visit the optometrist already, pulled in right there, but they're telling me that I'm gonna have to go to a shop. If I want contact lenses, I'm gonna have to go somewhere in San Jose. I don't know, maybe I should buy glasses just to have some. I don't know. But they're saying I have to go to San Jose. We're going there tomorrow, so, but we already got a lot of stuff to do because I got to do my passport shit. It might be worth just getting glasses here. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna look around a little bit because I want to find some board shorts, and we are in search of some groceries as well. So we went back to the eye doctor and asked about getting the glasses, and they say it's gonna take 8 days to get the glasses here. So I guess I'm not doing glasses either. We're gonna check out what they sell in a Costa Rican dollar store. It's got some pens and a couple of notebooks for Cody and Will. And I found a flashlight and some shorts. Everything in here is like 1,000 or 2,000 colones, which is, I don't know what 1,000 colones. Well, 10,000 is like 25 bucks, eh? So 1,000, I don't know. $2. Yeah, we were in another shop earlier, just down the street. I was looking at board shorts in there, and the price tag said 5,500 on it, but when I actually went up to the register to buy it, they said they wanted like 9,000 something. So they're always trying to gouge, so I didn't buy nothing from them. Just got dropped off at Playa Bonita, and which is right across the street from our apartment. But I wanted to show this restaurant here. It's called Rianas. If you're ever here in Limon and you're coming to Playa Bonita to come check out the beach, do not eat at this place. We ate at this place last night. They totally ripped us off. Okay, the menu says the items are like, yeah, equivalent to $15 US. We just had like really simple fish and chips, and when Chels went to pay, they wanted like the equivalent of about close to 70,000, hey, or close to $70 Canadian, hey. So pretty wicked ripoff. Anyway, gotta go show you the beach now that there's not too much loud thumping music playing. Looks like they're like cleaning the beach or something down here with a backhoe though. So we'll see what's going on, or a bulldozer. Yeah, this beach was just like crazy yesterday, packed with people, bikini clad and speedoed people everywhere. Lots of all ages and stuff. I wonder what they're doing. The bulldozer. So we're gonna just grab, we grabbed a few groceries from the store in Limon, but we didn't want to carry liquid, so we wait till we got here. There's a little grocer here. We're gonna pick up some refreshments for the room, go cool down for a few minutes, get changed into something, bathing suits, and come back down here, but we won't be able to film that because there's no way I'm bringing my phone down here and leaving it on the beach at all while we're out there. This is my last bastion of hope to capture and share what we're doing. So safeguarding the phone in the apartment while we come back here to swim. So we spent some time body surfing down there at the beach. The evidence is here. All of our drying clothes and such. Now it's the hot part of the day, so we are chilling inside of a air-conditioned apartment. A couple of cervezas and getting our lunch going, which is going to be very inexpensive instant lunch, Ichiban, Costa Rica style. So we've got, I think that's the regular and the picante. And they come with the flavoring stuff already on the noodles. You don't have a little packet that you add afterward. We've got a hot plate. We've got all the necessities here as far as a kitchenette, rice cooker, toaster oven, hot plate, coffee maker, grill, and this blender. You know, we're all hooked up. This would not be a bad place to stay for a little longer term if we were forced to remain in Costa Rica, which we have to start considering because I guess as of today, Trudeau, our premier, our prime minister has told everybody to go home, but we cannot go home without a passport. So have to wait till tomorrow, go to San Jose, and then the next morning, or maybe even tomorrow afternoon if we get there early enough, go to the Canadian embassy, fill out the paperwork and stuff for the passport, and then see what the turnaround time is. But everybody's telling us, go home, go home. Well, we don't even have the option, you know. Should show you these too. Should show you some of the different stuff around Costa Rica. So this is what we've picked up yesterday. Tico chips, which are not as good. That brand we found is not as good as this brand. This is our favored brand. What is it? Papicar tortillas, tostadas de maize. Yeah, good stuff. Not nearly as kind of super salty and as Doritos and stuff at home. They're chips and stuff here probably a touch healthier. I don't know. Hard to say when it comes to that stuff. We're gonna have kind of junk food lunch and good dinner. For dinner we're gonna make a little stir fry. We bought rice, so we're gonna bust out the rice cooker, and then we've got an onion and a couple of vegetables, pepper. I don't know if that's a bell pepper or it's something like a bell pepper. And then meat. Two pieces of, a couple of ears of corn. So we're gonna make some kind of like a beef stir fry-ish thing for dinner. And if we get the itch to go swimming again, we're gonna go check out the swimming pool. Bring the phone down there for that. But right now it's just too hot out there to be bothering. So we need to stay inside and get our cool on and go back out a little bit later perhaps. Today's video might be a fairly bland video. But that's okay. We could use a little blandness after our misadventures. Show you back behind us. It's basically just like another wall of jungle. Hey, might take that flashlight tonight that I got at the downtown and peek around without going too deep in. Peek around at some of the green spots in the property. And if our little chirping gecko comes back around tonight, I will try to get evidence of his anger at the lights being on. All right, so change of plans. We are not going to try the pool. We've had enough swimming, and I'm just burnt to a crisp, and my body just doesn't feel like doing much of that, you know? Yeah, the sun has touched me for 2 days straight, and it's a little tight, a little torched, but I'll show you the pool.
Yeah.
The pool's pretty good. Well, it's a nice little... Here we are. Hey. Nice little place. Little nook. Oh, they even got a little playground here if you had kids. What was that?
Little lizard.
Little lizard?
Yeah.
I seen something scurrying, but I can't see entirely too well because I got right now no eyes in my head. I'm saving my contact. I pulled it out earlier to go swimming in the ocean because I didn't want to lose it. Now I'm not putting it in my head because one of these days that sucker's gonna rip. It's a daily wear contact, and we're going to San Jose tomorrow. I booked a car to pick us up at 9 in the morning. Private car. It would be less exposure possibility to the virus, but it cost us about 220 Canadian to get a private car to take us to San Jose. I was looking for a bus. There probably is buses, but you probably have to make connections, and I didn't see online where I could just get straight Limon to San Jose, but I saw lots of options the other way, San Jose to Limon, so there's got to be a way back, but I'm not gonna try to figure it out and wrestle with the buses and the thieves again. Just gonna get in a private car and get over there and probably go see the embassy tomorrow afternoon and get the passport stuff underway. And once that's done, and they've done the turnaround and given me a passport, then we'll be headed home. But I have a feeling that it's going to take until the weekend anyway, and we're just going to go on our regular flight. Because the embassy's not turning it around in one day, and they want to know, like, when are we flying? Because they want to know how long they have to work with to get the passport turned around. So, you know, I think we're here, and for a few days yet, and I think all of the government orders and stuff. Can we go? I guess so. I can't hardly see. All the government orders to go home are taking us in the direction of greater exposure risk. It kind of sucks, you know? If the Canadian government really wanted to help travelers, they would tell them, hey, hunker down where you're at if you're in a country with decent health care, and just sit still for 2 weeks, and let's see what happens. Instead of, oh, everybody go gather at the airport now from all over the place, and let's see what happens with that. That sucks. Anyway, is what it is. And we're just taking a little walk. But for the most part, I mean, as far as like social distancing, we're about as social distance as we can get right now. Mm-hmm. It's the best of the best circumstances, really, for the situation. And I don't know, I'm just grumpy because everybody's telling me come home on the internet. Come home, you gotta come home now. The Prime Minister says you gotta come home. I get it. Doing what we can do. And putting ourselves at risk to do it. Got a little lizard here on our way back to the room. Definitely not the gecko. This might be a little Jesus lizard or very young iguana. I don't know, I gotta get closer to it to see. Yeah, it's one of those Jesus lizards, eh? Very young one. Hey, buddy. Ballast lizard. The famous ballast lizard that runs on water. You can come hang out in our room with Gecko. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get Gecko to chirp for us tonight. I'm done having my little fit. But I might have more in the coming days. We'll see. Yeah, look at this. This is our room right up here. And I'd say they probably got 5 or 6 little apartments here. There's one below us, one next to us, one over this way, a couple down in the main house. Really nice place to stay. If you want to just like hang out at the kind of, you know, swimming beach kind of a place. Although once you've done the beach, going into Limon, not for not probably for general tourists. Yeah, I would totally recommend the apartment itself if you're staying anywhere in the area, you know. If you wanted to visit, there's a national park about an hour away and some other attractions and stuff. So if you're out here, this is a nice place to stay. But if you're only coming for Playa Bonita, then probably a night or two is good. How do we open this up again? Oh. See how the shorts are progressing. Chelsea's thinking about doing laundry. Like every time we go in a store, she's looking at laundry soap.
I know. I'm like, oh, baby.
Yeah, I love the greenery and the jungle scape here. It's like anywhere else. If only it didn't have crummy people. There's lots of good people here. The people that take care of this place are very nice, and they let you know what not to do, like places not to go where you're going to get taken advantage of. They actually told us about the restaurant yesterday before we went there. But we got confused and thought it was another restaurant. It was the one they told us about. Don't go there. It's, they rip you off there. Not a good place for tourists. And like when we were driving, when we were gonna catch a taxi, you know, they told us there's 2 kind of taxis here. There's an official taxi. It's like a red color taxi. And then those are the legal ones. And then there's illegal taxis that are like black and gray. Nobody cares that they're illegal, I guess. Not like the cops are out there stopping them. They're big taxi signs and everything, but they're not the legal taxis. And those ones here, even though they're not legal, will not really rip you off. You end up paying just a little bit more than you will for the legal ones, but not quantitatively more, you know, to make it of concern. Anyway, just a side note for potential visitors. So we're gonna hang out here in the apartment for a bit, I think. I don't know if we'll go out again tonight or not, but if our chirper comes around, I'll see what I can do to show you his action. All right, Chels has cooked for us tonight. We got the stir fry with our local vegetables and all that. Some rice, beef, there's a lot of beef in that beef, even though their cows are super skinny here. And guess what? Our geckos are back. In fact, there's two. This is this guy. I think this is the same guy from last night. That's what I'm thinking. This is gecko number 1.
No, I think that's...
You think that's a new gecko?
I think that's a new gecko.
You'd probably know because I don't have any eyes. We got a second gecko though. And
Yeah, because the other corner.
yeah, he's up in there. He's up in there. I got a little flashlight too. Check this out. This is a cool flashlight. I gotta show you its features, but it is bright. Let's get kind of just a glance up here. Ooh, there he is. There's the gecko. Hey, buddy. You gonna eat the little ants that are here and there? Huh? You gonna chirp for us tonight? We want some chirping. What about you, huh?
There he goes.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to spook him. Don't want to spook him. Look at this flashlight that I got at the dollar store. I had no idea that it does this thing, but you got a fairly strong beam and no batteries. Well, some kind of internal battery, but when you run out of charge, just plug it in. Hey, how's that for 1,000 or 2,000 colones, whatever it costs? That's a cool little flashlight. I am happy with that purchase. So yeah, we're gonna have our dinner here, and we're gonna wait for the chirpers to start chirping tonight, and hopefully gonna get some of that action to add to this video. And if I can, I'll start an upload tonight. It is taking me about, I'd say about 8 hours to upload per video. So may or may not be able to upload tonight before we move on to San Jose, but that's okay. I want to get the chirping. It's too cool.